Hi everyone. So how long has it been? It's been about, I think, a month, maybe more than a month since my last update. So I'm gonna be trying to film a lot this week and uploading more often. I don't know how well that will work, but that's my plan, to try to upload at least twice a month. I used to upload like 3 times a week, so it's a little sad, but I'm trying. Alright, so today what I have here are some Bulbaplants. And what Bulbaplants pretty much are you know when Bulbasaur evolves into Ivysaur or Venusaur from Pokemon? Venusaur is the only one that has a flower. And I think I saw, this was 2 years back, they had something called the Bulbasaur pot, the pot plant, where I'm going to put an image on the screen, but it was really, really adorable, where it's like a Bulbasaur potter or something, and you can put your flowers in there, and it was really cute. And then recently my friend sent me this tumbler which had a bunch of Bulbasaurs with different types of flowers on its back, and I thought that was so adorable. And since it's, you know, spring now, I thought it'd be perfect, so I made a couple of these. These are blind boxes on my Etsy right now, so I'll put the link down below. And I'm just going to show you each of them one by one. So each of them have their own little stands, so let me just show you. And I got a new tripod, so I'm still working with it, but this is the stand. It's a little soil. And then each of these little Bulbasaur stand in them. So this one in particular is, I think, a perennial, a purple perennial. But if this is a different type of flower, you can let me know and I'll change the name. But this is what the Bulbasaur looks like. I try to get the color as similar as possible. And my favorite part are probably the leaves on each of the Bulbasaurs. Here I have a rose Bulbasaur, and this is what that looks like. And I think each of these Bulbasaurs took me 2 to 3 hours each in total, on and off, because I was watching some shows whilst making these Bulbasaurs. I started at 12 p.m. on Saturday and finished sort of at 12 a.m., so about 12 hours, because I baked these in 3 segments. So what I did was I made the bodies of the Bulbasaurs first, and originally the eyes were actually white. There were whites on them, but then I didn't really like how it turned out, so I just covered it back up with clay. And then I added in the leaves and each of the flowers, and then baked it again the second time. And then imprinted them into little stands, so that's the third bake. So it was bake number 1 was the Bulbasaur, bake number 2 was the flower, and then bake number 3 was the base. This one is like a little sakura flower. I'm not really sure what kind of flower this is, but I think it looks pretty cute. And I dusted the inside with a darker pink. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it is there. Then I have this, I think this is a camellia flower, but I'm not completely sure. Please keep in mind that all the names of these flowers, I'm guessing. I actually don't know 100% if these are the flowers. But if you have a better name or the correct name, please let me know. So here is the camellia, and I use sunset pearl for the flower. Then I have a sunflower, and that's what that looks like. And the Bulbasaurs pretty much all look the same, and they each have spots on the side. Then I have a daffodil, and this is what that looks like. I think the flower came out pretty cute. And then lastly I have a carnation, and this one is actually my favorite. This one took a little longer than all the other flowers because I had to frill up the petals, but that's what it looks like. I love how it turned out. And that's the Bulbasaur. And that is pretty much my Bulbaplant update. As I said before, these are all listed on my Etsy. And because I really don't know, I don't know if I will remake these. I am selling them as blind boxes. So I have, I think, 6 left on my Etsy, and they will be sent out randomly, but if there is one that you like in particular over another, you can leave me a note at checkout with your top 2 designs that you like, and I will try to include that in your order for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a really long time since I made an update. I hope you guys like this one, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and or please suggest some tutorials if you want to see me make some of that, because I haven't had the best inspiration lately. I only craft on weekends now, so yep, I think that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.